Hello, hello, hello. Hi. It's about that time. Y'all know what to do. Welcome, welcome to Be Continued with Miss Simba Lioness. Yes. I'm gonna need for y'all to come on in tonight, baby, because we finna get it in. I'm not playing no games. Like, we putting it all on the board tonight. But anyway, always remember to like and share and comment and let me know what your feedback is so we can figure it out or give you the best advice. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyway, oh, and before I get started, I always like to come in and give a big, 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 big shout out to my beautiful baby, Chrisette. Yes, aka Pop Tart, aka Chrisette, my little love bug. Um, let's get it. I'm ready to start. You ready to start? Did y'all miss me? Maybe no. I missed y'all. What's up? Let's get it. So, everybody knows that it's the Christmas holiday. You know, Christmas, let me tell you, I feel like Christmas is every day, just like Thanksgiving is every day. I don't know. You tell me your thoughts on it because I feel like I'm grateful every day for anything and everything that goes on. Whether it's my lights being on, gas, food in the refrigerator, kid happy, all of it. Every Christmas and Thanksgiving is every day. That's my opinion. What's your opinion? Let me know. Because I would love to know. Like, yes, let me know.
Howdy doody.
Hey, girl,
Hey, girl, hey.
hey.
Thank you for welcoming me into the building one more again. It's
Yes, yes. BJ
Friday.
in the building.
It's
BJ in
Friday.
the building.
Hey, it's Friday. Hey, hey.
So, how are you doing, Miss Lady, Miss Lady, Miss Lady?
I am as well as can be expected on this fine, fine day. No public complaints because it ain't gonna do no good. But life be lifing and I be living it.
So, look, I want, people to give me some feedback on it. But I feel like Christmas and Thanksgiving is every day. How do you feel about that?
I agree with that. I agree with that. That's kind of always the way that I looked at it and postured myself. Like I never really put pressure on myself to do the whole Christmas gifts and you know big elaborate meal. Like I cook for my kids every day. Well, that
Yeah,
was back in the days. I don't cook for them every day now because half my kids is grown. Some of them cook for themselves. Even the little one is cooking for herself now. So that ship does sail. However, I really used to be like, I'm not stressing. I give my kids a roof over their head every day. I take them to the store every day. I buy
yeah.
gifts and clothes and shoes and toys or whatever every day. So it's not a special, it's not a big deal for me.
Yeah, because I feel like every day they beg every day.
Every day. Every
Like,
single day.
whether it's, Mommy, can I get this bag of chips? Mommy, can I get this candy? Mommy, can I get this ginger ale? Mommy, can I? Mommy, mommy, mommy.
Yeah. That's how my youngest is. I have to like literally forget about having to talk before you walk into the store. I gotta have the talk when we pull the door open to the store. When we get to the first aisle, I gotta have to talk again. Then before we get to the register, I gotta have to talk four more times. Because he thinks
Right.
every time we stop, we supposed to spend at least $20, $30.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Ma, she doing good. She's laying down. She's chilling. Oh I shout out to Chrissy again. Feel better, little mommy. We gonna
Yeah,
get you back right. But she's for the most part she's pretty good. She's laying down. She's chilling.
that's what's up. That's what's up. It got, it's that time of year. They got all kind of little bugs running around and
Yeah,
stuff. So,
but you know what is running around real heavy?
what?
That RVS or
RSV,
whatever.
yeah. That's why I called you up to do a wellness check because I was like, let me check on my people. They was talking about in Ohio, it was bad.
Yeah, it is. Like it's running rampant here. I know so many different moms that been in the hospital with their kids because they sick. Me and Chrissy caught it. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I thought I had caught COVID again. That's how that it makes you feel. Like that shit is no joke. It attacks your upper respiratory and oh god, it's just horrible. And don't have like bronchitis and asthma and stuff like that. It's
Dang.
it's really bad. So yeah, me and my baby, we was suffering for a minute, and it lingered for like almost a month.
Oh
Like I
man.
didn't I didn't really feel better until I don't know, like fully like 2 months later after the so yeah, please be careful, y'all. I mean, it's really no way to be careful because the kids are in school and they catching it from kids and stuff, but all I can say is just try to stay healthy because that stuff right there, that's like having COVID. I don't care what nobody say.
Ooh, Mom Duke said she think y'all both got it from her. She said she was glad to get rid of it too. No,
Yeah,
I added
it
that
was
part on the end.
horrible. It that
Um,
that that stuff is horrible. Like it, and Chrissy, she's asthmatic, so her
mhm,
cough was like she couldn't keep nothing down. She
yeah.
had to stay with the garbage can next to her because it just gave. And then it's really bad when they're younger because they main line is, oh well, it's nothing that we can give them. She's too young. I'm like, yeah, no, this ain't gonna work. She can't get a shot or something. Like,
Well, you don't
what
want to
the
be in no
fuck?
hurry for them to be poking your baby and jabbing your baby with everything. I know it's difficult for us to see our kids in pain and going through it, but one thing about God, He is a miracle maker and He made our bodies to do everything that it needs to do. If we would just be patient and let nature take its course,
Yeah,
allow our antibodies to this ailing us, we'll be just fine. But it's our impatience and our lack of faith in God and leaning on man that makes us say no, come up with a microwave way to get rid of this, or when in all actuality it took some time for that illness to take hold. So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
but it is what it is. I'm glad that she's feeling a little bit better.
Yeah, she done been over there with her grandma that the damn I call my mama the whole food lady. Cause when you walk in her house smells just like Whole Foods. Like
What?
I cannot make this shit up. It or when you walking through my mother's house, you're gonna smell lavender. You're gonna smell a little bit of peppermint. You're gonna smell a little bit of rosemary. Yeah, it's
Baby, I ain't mad. That's better than smelling some stank weed, dirty clothes, rancid garbage can, dirty dishes in the sink, dirty diapers in the little pail. You know it's a damn shame when the people got the dirty diapers in that little diaper genie pail and it still stank. Like,
yeah.
you're supposed to empty that more than before it's supposed to fill up. Like, I mean,
That part.
but
Oh,
yeah,
I
I
said
get it.
we got it. We got some little viewers here. We got 6 viewers tonight. Okay, y'all
Come
coming to
through,
see
come through,
me.
come through.
Yes,
Come through. I want all
I
six of our viewers.
appreciate
Why don't they say
y'all.
something in the comments? Everybody say what's up, throw your ones up or something. Uh, make a comment and say where you watching from or something. We want to engage with y'all. This is up on, I mean, it's
Right.
not up on that. Look, I'm about to say that shit. You see how that shit was haunting me?
To be continued.
To be continued, because we used to be like that. But this is to be continued. Ain't no, you can't make real life go away. So it ain't something, you know what I'm saying? And I
Mom.
have all authority and all right to say the shit if I want to, because we know where it came from. But anywho, this is to be continued, and I want y'all to go ahead and continue the conversation. Yeah, you already know, my dudes.
Right.
Continue
Lurking,
the
lurking.
conversation. Continue the conversation. Drop in the comments what y'all want to talk about. Simba is talking about Christmas being every day.
And how I'm ready for it to be over.
It is over. It's over when you say it's over. Shoot, I ain't never started, so it's over for me. Matter of fact, it ain't even coming this year. I could pick and choose whichever year I want to sell. I might skip Christmas this year. Shoot. How
I
about
can't. Well, considering that you didn't see my daughter, yeah, she's not gonna let me skip anything.
I'm skipping it, and whoever want to fight, we can fight.
Mommy, what is wrong with you? Why is there no gifts up under the Christmas tree, mommy?
Oh
I don't
Lord,
know, Chrissy, because you done got all your gifts the early part of this year.
I got one. Do you tell your daughter that there's a Santa Claus?
Okay, so I just got a whole reality check with that.
Let's see.
So when she was
Enlighten me.
little, when she was little, you do the whole little thing, but she didn't tell me
Look at this shit.
that.
You see this shit?
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
hey, Pooh, how you doing? Mom ain't got no cut card. I know that. I know that.
My mama is a mess.
She said, and I said what I said.
Lord, let's be good.
We are
But
good.
yeah. So I just found out that low key, Chrissy knows it ain't no damn Santa. Chrissy know, mommy, yeah, mommy, grandma. Oh yeah, she knows. She knows. So I'm okay with that. I thought she was gonna be like so devastated, but she wasn't. But she just haven't told me like, mommy, the jig is up. So I'm just
She
waiting for her
she
to
trying
say
to keep your
something.
innocence intact. She wanted to keep your nostalgic innocence intact. Like, let my mama believe in Santa Claus. I don't want to feel
Right, cause
her joy.
I ain't with it. I ain't with it, mommy. I ain't
I
with
know that's right.
it.
I
So,
know that's right.
but
I know
that's a
that's
good thing. I mean, shit, it ain't no fat ass white man coming down my chimney. It's me. It's my
I
coming out my
always used to
pocket.
be like, I used to be like Mommy Claus, Daddy Claus, Grandma Claus, Grandpa Claus, like whoever buying the Auntie Claus, whoever buying the gift, friend
Yeah,
Claus, next door neighbor Claus.
everybody claws.
Yeah, that's how I used to
So,
say. But one thing, like being a teen mom and being a single teen mom, I had to make it happen. And one thing I knew early on is I wasn't going to beat myself up or make myself feel like I was less than because I couldn't keep up with the Joneses or do some of the socially constructed things that people look at as norms. Like
yeah.
my kids know every day I'm going to bat for them. It ain't nothing for me to go and do my kids a little toy shopping spree in the middle of the week, in the middle of the month, just whatever because it's good. So Christmas was whenever I had it. It might be 2 times a year, it might be 1 times a year. You feel me? But it was whatever you have it. Then the other thing I used to say, I used to tell my kids, and I had to be a child because I would only a child would come up with this shit, right? So but that's why children shouldn't have children. I think I'm gonna come up with a series called Surviving Teen Mom. They got that little teen, what they call it, teen pregnancy.
I hated it. Hated it.
I'm gonna
heard.
come up with a show called Surviving Teen Mom, and we're gonna catch up with some people who was raised by teen mothers and see what the diverse, outcomes were.
I think I for real, I really think it's a difference because like I had my daughter older. So now I when I look at now and then when I was younger, shit, children's services would have been all up and through my business. I ain't gonna cap.
Your temperament is different.
Cause right. So and not trying to be funny, but when I was younger, that's why I wanted to wait to have kids to have a kid. I always knew I wanted one
Hmm.
because I was out in the streets. I ain't gonna lie. I was out in the streets. I was clubbing. I was doing me. I mean, I did everything like I was supposed to. Like, you have some people that live before their time. I didn't live before my time because for one, I had a crazy mother and she was clank clank. You in the house, homie. So
Good
when
thing.
I did get out here, shit, I took off. I'm about to kick it for the old and the motherfucking new. Let's go. So I wouldn't have been a good mom in my 20s or something like that because I was too thirsty to go to the Mirage on the water. Like I wanted to kick it, jeans and Moet on Sunday. Like I
No, that,
know if there's anybody out there that's from Cleveland, I know y'all know jeans and Moet in the Mirage down there in the flats on the water. That boy used to smack.
oh
So
my goodness.
I would have been terrible. I would have. My mama would have been raising her like, bitch. I did not have her. Ugh.
You
So
know,
I think it
you
was a
have
good age for me to have her at 33.
I have family that's from Ohio, and I spent a couple of summers, cutting up down there, whatever. I'm trying to think, were we in Cleveland? I don't think we was as far as Cleveland because my people's they was in Warren and Youngstown area. So
Oh yeah, that's
I can
that's
remember going out
that's
with some
like
folks and stuff
a
out
couple
there.
of hours. That's a couple of
Yeah.
hours away from us.
Okay.
But
Well,
if you
okay.
ain't been in Cleveland, yeah, don't talk to me when you
That's where
hit
my cousin
Cleveland.
used to go, who was older than me. I do remember her talking about Cleveland, and but let me see, is she my friend on Instagram? That's what I said. She was a wild one. Let me put it that way. And we was like all in water because I was tattletaling, and I was getting in her way. But no, let me tell you what I used to tell my kids though about Santa Claus. So there was a point in time where we was heavy in the church and all of that, right?
Hmm.
And so in the church, they say Jesus is the reason for the season, right? Well, since Jesus is the reason for the season, and they were saying that it was Jesus's birthday, I came up with this whole analogy like, okay, so if it's Jesus's birthday, when you go to your friend's birthday party, do you get gifts at his birthday party? No. It's the birthday honoree who gets the gift. So don't look for
Hmm.
no gifts on somebody else's birthday. You look for gifts on your birthday. Now,
Right.
daughter's birthday was December the 31st, and my son's birthday was January 20th. So they didn't have to wait long, but it bought me a little bit more time rather than trying to be, having to be ready for the 25th.
Right.
So that's just the way I explained it, and it made perfect sense. It made perfect sense because if you're saying it's Jesus' birthday, we should be more interested in giving a gift to God than we should receiving a gift.
So that means they should be passing that bowl around,
Mm-mm. Which bowl you
but
talking
they
about?
do
You talking about the tithing bowl?
the money bowl.
Oh yeah, I mean, but that's one of the reasons why I couldn't stay in the churches because I always been a reader and I always understood that tithing was not something that they were doing out of biblical teaching, right? Tithing is for a specific thing, and it's done at a specific time by specific people, and none of the
Mm-hmm.
things that they were teaching us about tithing had anything to do with what was in the Bible. So I've been wasn't on on that thing. And I can remember too asking my mother's pastor in the church, like I had probably only went 2 or 3 times. And I asked him, he was taking me somewhere, and I was like, why do you be asking for so much money doing church? I asked him. Well, that man didn't like me from then on. I swear he didn't. I swear he didn't. But he really, to me, I was just like, come on, man.
But for real, it was a genuine question. Like, you know,
I just
right?
think
Every day
some
is
people don't challenge.
Christmas.
One thing about the Christian religion, they try to get people to conform to um, the construct of being obedient, right? It's a control mechanism. And anytime that you question authority, you're going against the government. You're going against religion. Now, I'm not a religious person. I am spiritual, and I know that God resides in me. You understand? So that's the seat that I know God can't do nothing with no dollar bills. I know he can. But I do
Mm-hmm.
believe that if you teach people to have faith that God will supply all their needs according to his riches and glory, they will be supplied. But if you tell people that you have to pass the plate around, no, we ain't collecting up, pass it around, that's teaching ye of little faith. Because
Yeah,
person with big faith will take that plate with the little $25 or whatever,
and be
push
happy.
to the side, and I bet you that $25 will cover all 25,000 worth of their bills, some way or another, whether it's an unexpected donation to come in or a banking error or whatever. It's always gonna work out. So
Yeah,
that's
I feel that. I don't know. I let me tell you, I used to go to church with my grandma, and this is what made me just not want to go back. So one Sunday, I used to go to little Sunday. Well, two reasons. Cause one, this little boy cut my hair in church, and two, I don't believe in that Holy Ghost stuff. So this
that's
lady,
a woman.
she acted like she caught the Holy Ghost and was acting she just like she was having a seizure and fucked around and her hand slapped me. And I just ain't like church ever since, cause that ain't the Holy Ghost, lady. You really tried to fuck me up. And I don't know you, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call my mama so she come whoop your ass up in this church, cause I don't have no understanding. Cause my grandma like, it's just she just was feeling herself. No, grandma, that's some bullshit. That lady knew she hit me.
Yeah, she probably did. She probably
So I
hit you up.
went. So after that, after getting my hair cut, and he cut my ponytail. After cutting my ponytail and getting slapped by the fake ass lady with the Holy Ghost, yeah, I was done with church. I was done.
That's
I don't
some.
want. I don't ever want to go back. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. So, but you know, I do notice with church people, and I'm not gonna get too much into it because some people do get sensitive about the church conversation, but I ain't trying to ruffle nobody's feather.
Yes, we
So
is.
don't put your little panties in a bunch.
Put
But
them in a bunch.
um,
This is to be continued. You better continue the conversations that you
them
scared to
are
have.
the most hypocritical ass people I've ever seen in my life.
You talking about?
Like yeah, church people, like they want to sit up and judge you and all this extra shit. But bitch, am I sitting up and judging you and you fucking the preacher on the low?
Well, I don't know about the. I mean, there's all different types of
Am I
that go
judging
on.
you because you here on Sunday, but you was just twerking on the motherfucking pole Saturday night?
But I want to say, who? Where did God say you couldn't twerk on the pole Saturday night?
I'm just saying, if you so holy than thou, like
Right.
stop playing with me like you ain't never fornicated. You got the preacher's dick in your mouth right now.
But see, there goes the Not ruffling no feathers. You about to ruffle some feathers now. But look,
Make it make sense.
it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And that's why a lot of people have separated from the church. And my main thing was always like, man, they pay more attention to the tablecloths and the communion plateware and the gloves, and you got to be like this. And a homeless person will walk to the front door and they will handle them so roughly. But an
Yeah.
inanimate object that does not have God in it, you're using it as a representation of Christ and God's love. But the thing that shows up at your door looking for God's love, they always shun them. They always, I wouldn't care if they smell like pee. God made pee too.
Yeah, God made
Plug your
everything.
nose and go ahead and let this person get whatever it is they felt like they came here to
Or
receive.
if you really fucking care, go on take him back to the preacher's office to his shower and bathe him and give him some new clothes and give him a haircut, and here we go.
Yeah, that's all.
But
That's
no, that's too much
especially the
like
way
right.
they look. Right. That's
That's
the
that's
thing.
that's just too much like right, because if you do that, oh my God, that is just so wrong.
Let me
And
tell
that's
you.
not wrong.
And what they don't understand is if they did that, the doors of the church would be busting open.
Yeah.
Because everybody's gonna want to go where they can receive
Where
healing. All
they
you have
yeah.
to do, go ahead and share this live to be continued podcast with Miss Simba Lioness. It's your girl BJ Baby hanging with the host, and we having a conversation right now about Christmas, not Christmas, Christ, not Christ, church, no church. You be the judge. You know, what's your take on it? So drop a comment, um, so we can continue the conversation.
And if you want to, you could drop something in that cash app right there. You see it? 35 Simba. It's Christmas time. Come on, look out for your girl.
I know that's right. Come on, because we do need to
Chrissy
we
needs some
yeah,
toys. She needs some toys. She needs some toys.
that whole entire part. Chrissy needs some toys. You know what? My baby needs a Orcam, and I want him to have one so bad.
What's
A,
that?
a Orcam Learn. It's a like digital type pen device that reads for the kid. They can ask it questions, ask it to define words, like if they're trying to learn to read.
Is that thing that costs like thousands of dollars?
$1,800. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah.
It is.
I look. I seen one for Chrissy. I said, "Oh, this will help her." Boo, boo, boo. I said, "Shit, me and my mommy can go on out and go and then on this." Girl, when I looked up that price, I said, "Bullshit! I won't tell my mama about this shit." Be looking at me fucking crazy, like, bitch, is
Um,
you stupid? But the one
yeah,
that I was looking at, it was like a couple of thousands, and I was like, but the reviews on it was so fucking good. I'm like, damn. If I had that money just sitting around, that would have been her number one Christmas gift. I ain't
let
even
me
gonna
tell you,
lie.
I ain't got the money just sitting around, but I'm sure finna find it. So because my son has dyslexia, and it's a medical support. I'm gonna say, to help him with this stuff. Like if your
Yeah,
kid,
they say it's for all kids like that got
Mhm.
autism, um kids that have ADHD. It's real good. Like, I really want Chrissy to have one because I think that would really help her. She don't have ADHD. Well, sometimes I think she do. Like, I don't know. It'd be questionable, but she good for the most part. But I think it would help her along the way with school and stuff like that, because the previous school that my baby was at, I just fucking found out they was just my fucking babysitter. Like, the fuck.
Yeah,
They was just fucking babysitting her.
that's
And
how
that's
it was.
some bullshit.
That's exactly how
So
it was at my son's school, and that's why I pulled him out of school 2 weeks ago. Um, they were just babysitting, like you said.
I know mommy said, is you gonna help me, we gonna get this for her? Cause she was, yeah, she can benefit from it, mom.
Oh, look, mom look like she on board. Mom do
Right.
look like she on board. She said her grandbaby, you understand, needs it. We
So
got to
we
see if they
should
got
look it
one.
up, and we could go have like income tax time. That would be a great time to do it.
Yeah. And see if they got Klarna too. Or
Yeah,
Afterpay or something.
yeah, because I think Chrissy would really benefit off of that. Because my baby, I'm not gonna say she's all the way far behind, but she is behind. But she also is coming up. I
What
can't
grade is
say
she
that.
in?
In a second.
She's in the second grade. So during the pandemic, she would have been in what, kindergarten and pre-K?
Yep, she was in pre-K.
She was in.
No, was she in pre-K? I want to say yeah. I
I would
think
say
so.
pre-K and kindergarten. It would have been her pandemic experience. And if her
Yeah,
school
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah, yeah. It
closed,
was. It was pre-K because she was online, and oh my god, that was the worst fucking experience
I already
ever.
know. I already know. I had to start
That was
for
fucking
me.
hell on wheels. My Let me tell you, my motherfucking kid, she used to get up because she felt like, oh, we at home at school. Why I can't be in my pajamas, mommy? I don't want to put no clothes. I said, stay, just change the top, keep the bottom on. But I don't want to do that. I want to stay in my pajamas. I'm at home. Oh God,
Let me tell you, I didn't even have
that was
that.
the worst.
My thing that interrupted our learning is that his teacher for the year that he was in there, she wasn't good at online learning delivery for the grade that he was in. Now, in her classroom, she might have been a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Had them kids in check, was running it down. But online, she did not know how to ignore certain things and focus on certain other things. So, like, for instance, there may be 10, 15, 20 boxes on the screen with little kisses just bouncing from one end of the corner of the box to the other. Instead of focusing on, say, the 25 who are focused and listening, she'll take 20, 30 minutes just to talk to the one that's bouncing off the thing. Where we looking like, just close his camera off and have a sidebar with his family later about etiquette. No, she's going to yell at the camera for about 20, 30 minutes. Now, my kid, which on his screen is talking, she thinks she's talking to her. I mean, talking to him. So now I have to take another 20 minutes to calm him down. No, she's not yelling at you. You didn't do nothing wrong, and explain
Right.
all of this stuff. And then by the time I do that, he'd have missed the lesson and we going on. The other thing was she would tell the kid to tell the adults what to do. Like, I notice he's fidgeting around, so I go stand near him so he'll settle down. She'll tell the child, tell your parent to get out the camera. Bitch, I hope he might fix his mouth to say those words to me in my okay. This ain't your classroom. You don't tell me which part of my house to stand in whilst I'm using my good and my good computer and everything else. Okay.
Wait, that's nothing. How about so one day? Oh Lord, we on the computer. We getting it. One of the other kids' parent didn't know that they was online. This lady was completely naked. I say, oh shit. They didn't heard me say, oh shit, and everything. I'm blocking Chrissy's face. Oh my god, that shit was a mess. That
That's
shit was
crazy.
a fucking mess. And I had to catch myself a couple of times. Cause I be walking around in the motherfucking buff. And I would have to walk around my dining room table to to walk to the dining room and shit. But they never seen my ass on camera, so that's a good thing. But yeah, you had some ghetto ass motherfucking mamas. Like, it was one bitch on there one day. She was going clean the fuck off on their siblings. But the teacher, but she was so fucking kind. She like, I forgot what the kid's name is, but she's like, um, Baker, can you please just mute your thing? Oh my god, I was
Yeah, they
cracking
used to
up.
do that stupid stuff too. And what used to piss me off is, girl, you got control of this whole screen. You can mute whoever you want to mute. You can unmute whoever you want to mute. So save all that acting for the theater, because I'm not the one. That was my main thing, is the distractions. She didn't know how to handle it, and she didn't know how. Like, they're in kindergarten, they don't know how to read. I can't just
Exactly.
walk away from him and you tell him, okay, follow the instructions. But how the he gonna follow
How?
instructions if he can't read?
Yeah. And she used to get mad because I used to be sitting there helping Chrissy. Like, bitch,
Right.
why wouldn't I be sitting here helping her? She don't know shit about no
She
motherfucking
don't know
computer.
nothing about
All
nothing.
she know is a fucking tablet.
That's it.
She don't know how to press no fucking buttons or none of that shit. Like, bitch, you better shut up. And I'm mad I gotta be up early in the motherfucking morning this early anyway. So, bitch, don't start no shit with me. But that shit was bullshit. I hated it. Oh my god, I used to call my mom in tears, like, Mom, why you do this shit? Why you just can't teach her?
Right.
That shit was
Mom do said she
bullshit.
taught online for 3 years and it was a trip. And that's true. Like, I literally had to just one day just close the computer, put that shit in
Yeah,
a little bag, zip that motherfucker up and set it to the side. And what we
yeah,
did was hands-on learning by osmosis. Like, everything we did, if I made him pass me this book, I'd be like, okay, what does that book say on it? What letter is this? I use everything that we had around us. But even then, he was showing, signs of not grasping it because it wasn't being taught in that customary or traditional order and fashion.
mm,
Foundational learning has to be taught a certain way in order for it has to be, delivered in a certain way for the kid to get it. It was impossible, and it scares me because in the future, in the future we're going to be in trouble when the generation that suffered learning loss and disruption in their foundational learning, right? They're going to be illiterate. They're going to be learning disabled. They're going to be intellectually disabled. And when it's their turn to take the helm and control and run the world, how are they going to do it?
yeah. Just like they had took cursive out the fucking school. How the fuck is they gonna sign off on their paperwork and shit like that? Like, what the fuck? Make this shit make it make sense. But they didn't put it back in the school. So now they're gonna know how to sign off on shit. Like, the fuck? Like, I think with this generation, they pamper these motherfucking kids too fucking much. Like, these kids don't need pampering. Cause when you pamper they motherfucking ass for 5 motherfucking minutes, and they just like they feel like, okay, this is what you supposed to do. You better get the fuck out my face. Don't play with me.
You know what I think they
Because
need to
at the
bring
end of
back?
the day, I'm not gonna always be here. So what are you gonna do if I'm not here?
You know what I think they need to bring back? I think they need to bring back good old fashioned whoopings.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it seemed like that's the only thing that's missing. I can remember when I was a kid, I used to go hang to my my little play cousin's house and stuff. And I I could remember at a certain time of day, their mother was a teacher, so around 4 o'clock or so, it would be time for their mother to come home. At that time of the day, you would have thought somebody lit a match under their ass. Them girls used to go to clean it, pulling the shit out the freezer. They had a special needs brother who was blind and intellectually handicapped. But he was an adult. They had to bathe him. Now, mind you, they in middle school, bathing a grown ass man, dress him and everything, taking care of their brother, clean the house, cook, pull the food out, also that when their mother came home, all she had to do was cook and prepare it. I used to be like, do this lady be child abusing these kids? Like, what is the fear that they have that they snap to it like that? Because, baby, I could tell my kids, make sure the dishes is clean, and before
Girl,
I work, baby, as
them
soon as I
dishes still
work,
gonna be sitting there.
out the living room.
It still be sitting there.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I just don't get it, to be honest. I just don't get it. The she agreed. The paddling and cursive writing. I don't know how she's
Let
gonna
me
wait.
tell you. When me and my mom first moved to East Cleveland, right? I went to shout out to Chambers Elementary motherfucking school, all my Chambers, my little railroaders. You know what I'm saying? So when we first got to East Cleveland, when I first got to the elementary and shit, they was paddling, right? And I never, my principal, shout out to Miss Parker. I don't know if she's still alive or not, but
Miss
she has some beautiful hair. But anyway, she used to paddle the fuck out them kids. Baby, listen, I used to be like, I ain't never finna be in that office getting that. Like,
Mm-mm.
you got me fucked up. My
I
mama
don't do
do it.
that.
My mama do enough. I'm not
I don't
finna
do
come to
that.
school and get some more shit and then a paddle at that. Bitch, my mama had a fucking cow skin, whatever fuck it was, where it grip your motherfucking skin when it hit you. Yeah, I'm good. I don't want none of that paddling shit, none of that. So
Mm.
I was never in Miss Parker's office. Good job, Miss Parker. Yeah, big
No,
up.
I don't agree with the school disciplining your kids with spankings and paddling and stuff. But I do believe that the people that conceive them and pour into them financially, academically, and emotionally need to whoop their ass when they deserve it.
Well, you know what? I, I'm I'm kind of leaning with. I don't have no problem with that because at the end of the day, wherever you act the goddamn fool at, that's where you need to get your ass whooped. So if you're in school and you're disrupting the class, that you need to get hit with that damn paddle
Well, if
like
they
two,
calling
three
you up there to
times.
do it, if they call you up there to do it, that's something different. But something you gotta know. Everybody don't give a fuck about your baby like you do. And when people are inflicting that type of, what's the word I'm looking for? When they're committing that action, right? It's some people that's gonna go from way back here because they don't like the way your child looked at them that one day, and they tired of this child, and they go what? Whereas you might just come this way and pop, because you're trying to send a message. You're not trying to inflict harm. So that's
Mm.
where I draw the line. People, if you ain't went hungry for my child, don't put your hand on them. If you haven't enriched my child, you have to put just as much emotional care into my child and concern and show my child that you're interested in them before you have a right to raise your hand to discipline. Because to me, I
Mm.
feel like that's only you wanting to be a bully or inflict pain on something smaller than you without having the answer to it. If you haven't taken the time, like how you so interested in this part, but you're not so interested in the part that lifts them up. You feel me? So with that, I don't really play the radio as far as the whooping of my kids. Now, I do wish that I was more of a whooper because I'm one of those people
Girl, we
that
ain't
will
gonna
tell
talk
you
about
about
Whooper.
400 ass whoopings you finna get. You lucky if you get half an ass whooping out of me. Now throughout the day, I probably don't whoop your ass verbally about 22 times. I'm finna whoop your ass. Get over here before I whoop your ass. Before I whoop your ass was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Hmm.
It takes something like you light a match and you damn near burn this house that I'm going in. Pop, pop, pop. You getting that shit. And boy, ain't
Let
gonna
me
have
tell
no
you.
all gas, no brakes.
Let me tell
Either way.
you. I When it comes to Chrissy and whoopings, uh, it takes me out, BJ.
I couldn't whip my
Uh,
oldest
it
daughter.
takes me out when I after I whoop her ass, and it takes a long. I'm talking about. I'm a beat. I'm threatening. I'm a beat your ass. Woo woo woo. And woo, 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 woo. Yeah, all the threats until she done used up all her cards, then pushed every last button I own. And then when I do whip her ass, it just, oh, I think it hurt me more than it even hurt her. I
No, I
ain't
feel
gonna lie.
my second
But
time
I
I can do
can
it all.
say, when I do whip her ass, she straighten up. And that be the best sleep she get too. I ain't even gonna lie.
Right.
She
So
wake
skip
up,
the melatonin and just whoop her ass.
yeah, she wakes up the next day. Hi, mommy. I
Would be
love
giving you good
you.
hugs and shit. I love you. You the best mommy in the world. You don't have to tell her 500 times, go brush your teeth and
That
wash
part.
your face and stuff. So, like,
That
it's
part.
safe to say that children should get a whooping at least on Sunday night and on Wednesday to kind of carry them through the week. Don't
And let me and then I'm gonna put her grandma out there real quick. Let me tell you about that one. Now, let's take it back when I was a kid. My mama didn't give a fuck. Okay, let me
that's so
take these off.
different.
She didn't give a fuck. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna throw a shoe at you. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fuck you up. But
That's different.
this little grandbaby.
That's different.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm talking to a grandma too. But anywho, y'all is some punks. Cause
Nah,
guess
it's
what?
different.
Y'all is no, because let me tell you about my mama. I could whoop Chrissy's ass, and my mother is going to cry. So now I got both of these two crying. I just feel so bad for her. And Ma, really? Did you used to fucking feel bad when you used to whip my ass? Did you ever once cry after you to bust me upside my shit? No, you did not. Because this little punk ass grandkid, oh, we done got soft in our older years. Okay, it's cool. Well, you know what? Yeah, that's some bullshit. You ain't never
Mhm.
cried with me. The fuck?
Listen, it's different. It's
And
so
how?
different.
How?
You want
How,
me to tell
big
you
daddy?
how? You
How is
really
it
want me to?
different?
I'm gonna keep it
Yes.
real.
I
I'm gonna
want to
keep
know
it a
because
hundred.
I won't be a grandma for a very long time.
It
Hopefully.
ain't even the fact about
Hopefully.
being a grandma. It's a totally different dynamic that goes into it. And it's a little bit about what we were speaking about privately earlier. You know what I'm saying? How much you got beat and how much energy was put into that ass whooping had everything to do with the relationship between your parents. And that's just keeping 100. That's 5 seconds of honor.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm gonna keep this 100. Now, don't get it twisted. I wasn't a disrespectful kid. I wasn't doing shit that, what I'm saying, like weird shit. But I've always been hard headed. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I always had this thing where I just want to do what I want to do and fuck it. And whatever ain't right, I'm going to learn from it and I'm going to keep it fucking moving. Okay? So now when I look back on shit when I was a kid, like, I be like, damn. Okay. Now, especially now that I got my own kid. I be like, okay, maybe my mama did have a reason to fuck me up too. That was some bullshit, and I knew goddamn well I wasn't in the right. So it's like, okay, I respect that part of it. But the grandkid, I'm gonna need for you to stop. And yeah, because you know she a hot ass mess. And then
But you
Chrissy,
made her a hot ass mess. How you what she gotta get whooped for? Who made her a hot ass mess?
um, Miss
You.
Miss what oh okay, I can see
PRB
it up here.
1908.
Miss PRB 1908. Okay,
Nah, no
that's
such
who made
thing.
Chris. No, BJ.
You
No,
gonna put
BJ.
that on her.
No,
But
BJ.
even
It
if you
is.
did put it on her, it's your fault because you was her mother. So if you see somebody spoiling your child, you're supposed to reel your child in and keep them from being spoiled. It's always our fault because we're the mother.
And yes, I am like that as an adult. Because at this point,
What you talking about?
uh,
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
yeah, I am. I am. I am. And I'm not gonna fake it. I'm very yes. And at the end of the day, I've learned from a lot of different shit. But at the end of the day, I just want to do my own thing. Like I don't know. I've been like that
Okay.
as a kid. I don't know. Like I don't know why that's in me. I don't know why I'm like that.
Because
But
you're
that's just
human.
the way it is.
Because you're not the only person that was like that. It's some boring ass kids out there that people would be like, oh, I want my kid to be just like that. But they just some punk ass kids that's scary and don't want to do
Yeah.
nothing. But if you
And
raised
I
with a
wasn't
little bit of
really.
G in you,
Yeah. And that's what in my mind. Where the fuck I get it from? Like
from your
hello,
mom and your daddy.
that part. And so it's like I just fuck it. I just do my own shit. And I see some of that in Chrissy because Chrissy is so when she is I've never seen an aggressive ass kid at 8. Like Chrissy is this is what I want and I don't give a fuck what you got to say and this is what it's gonna be. And it's like, no the fuck it's not. You only fucking 8. Like sit your ass down. You doing too much. But then when I look back on me as a kid, it's like, okay, ma, I'm gonna give you that one. But I get it. It's so much clearer to me, and I don't know. It's just in me. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know. I just like doing my own thing. Like that's just what it is. It whether it's gonna put me in a situation or I don't know. It whatever I'm feeling, I'm gonna act on it. So I don't know, but I'm trying to deter my daughter from that because that ain't always a good thing. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it has fucked me raw, and then other times it has, it flow. But it just all depends.
I know one thing that us as parents need to make sure that we don't lose sight of the fact that our kids are not going to be perfect.
No, because I'm not perfect
Ain't
either.
nobody never was in the history of anything was perfect. And I don't even like to say that, oh, Jesus was perfect. He was perfect. He straight away from his mama and daddy was over to the temple way after the time he was supposed to be there. Had to do them all over the place. So I know if it was some police, they'd have had them looking for him and stuff like that. Wait, I got an echo in here, and I think that's from your headset or something. Oh, you messing up with the sound. But no, you got your thing on mute now. But in all actuality, like I said, Jesus wasn't even perfect. You know, he wasn't even perfect. So
So I
you do
guess what
know
I
that.
have to say, the moral of the story with me is you fuck with me, you get what you get. You show me some love, I'm gonna show you some love. If I feel like it's some bullshit, I'm gonna give you some bullshit. Hey, you gotta love me. You either gonna love me or you gonna hate me. I don't give a fuck what you do. But just don't bring it over into my space where it's aggravating me.
My dude said you got to know when hold 'em, know when fold 'em, know when to walk away. Hey, know when high you bet. Oh, let me stop. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. Let me stop. I should know the words.
So I'm gonna need for y'all to like, share, comment, and talk to me. Y'all stop playing with me because there's 7 people in this motherfucker.
It's short. It's on it up from this
And then
motherfucker.
and now somebody left out real quick, like, oh shit, she seen me, she seen me, she seen me. Come
There
on
they go.
back.
There they go. They came back. They came back.
Hey,
They came back.
seven back
Share
on
this
me for
love.
7 to say something. Hey, fuck you. I like you. Something like
Yeah,
that.
don't say fuck you, because this is not that kind of part. We'll jump through this. Wait, no, we stop.
You know
Be
how she is. You
right.
something. But whatever the case may be, I appreciate everybody for their love and their support, the likes, the shares, the comments, the everything. I appreciate it. Thank you. And happy holidays and season's greetings.
Yeah. Season's greetings to you all.
And Simba 35 Simba.
Hey, it's holiday season. Give a little gift. Give a little gift. Give a little gift to me. If you want to send her some money, 35 Simba, please. Hey, go, 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 Simba. Go, Simba. Go, go, go. Okay, that's enough.
Okay. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back. Um,
Chill out, bro. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill
so
out. Chill out.
let's talk about it.
Talk about it. Talk about it. Debbie, continue. Continue the conversation. What we talking about?
So,
We only got like 3 minutes though. You going longer than three? I mean, you going longer than an hour? We
I
57
found
minutes
my
in.
I'm back. So, did you hear about the incident with T.I. and his son?
Oh,
He,
when they was arguing in the wherever they was at, and he like kind of jacked them up or whatever.
yeah. I gave him a whole hand clap. Just,
Who, the son or Ti?
no, T.I. His son is ridiculous. He's
He
mad.
really is. He need an ass whooping.
Yeah, like,
You could tell he was raised by a beige woman.
yeah. Because he is very I knew that boy was disrespectful when he told the Waffle House chick something to the degree of, that's why you working here and you broke and nigga,
What,
you ain't got no
he
money
was an
neither.
adult when he said that?
Yeah.
No.
Talk about you broke and I got paper. No, you don't. Your daddy got bread. Your daddy and your brother. Like, I fuck with his one son. Damn, I can't never think of that boy's name. He got the dreads. I fuck with him. I can't think of his name.
Especially with them teeth now. Your mama say he look like Shrek the donkey.
Yeah, a hot ass mess. Um, what is it? I can't think of it, and I done forgot what the fuck I was getting ready to say anyway. But anyway, that boy, I don't like him. He too much. He's one of the kids that's just, I know I'm the shit because my daddy, but no, you're not. You didn't work. You ain't 5 minutes put in work like your daddy have. So I'm gonna need for you to humble yourself, young man, and bring it on down. But yeah, he don't want to. He think that shit cute, but Ti put his ass in a headlock and got his ass. So nigga, humble yourself,
I know that's right.
cause you is doing way too much. And then he act like he gangster. Boy, sit your dumb ass down. You is
Hmm.
not gangster. You're not a gangster, sir.
Not at all. Not at all. He really do need to humble himself. But I remember when that episode when they had the show and he was sitting there acting just like he be acting now.
Mm.
and his meemaw and his peepaw and his auntie and his mama, they was all calling around him, and T.I. was over there saying, man, let you know what I'm saying, he was trying to give the masculine energy, but he was clearly outnumbered, and the result is what you see now. You know, the
Yeah.
result is what you see now. Because I noticed it's like that. I wonder what's going on with King. I don't know about King and the other little boy, but the
He a little
I mean
nerd.
not a little girl. He what? He what?
He a little nerd.
Oh, okay. And I mean, and that's good. And that's good too. That's good too. I'm so
Lord.
tempted to make a public service announcement.
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can. They yes, they did. Learning to love myself. They say he did suck a passy until he's 12 years old.
That
And his
is
father was
terrible.
clowning him. His father clowned him and said, yeah, you was over to your grandma's house sucking the pacifier. Because I know that was the thing that he been told him to take that pacifier from him. And they, did on their own. But you know,
Can y'all hear me?
I can.
You can hear me?
I can hear you and I can hear you.
I can't hear y'all.
Press the volume up.
Hold on. Let me see something.
Do, 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 do. Yep. I also heard that. Also heard that.
That is
I wish that. Oh no, she's gone. So it's just me, you guys. I'm gonna hold it down. I'm gonna hold it down. While Simba go and fix her sound. Simba go and fix her sound. I'm gonna hold it down. All right, that's enough of my little freestyle. But yeah, y'all. These children have been raised by us. One of the things that I really just, I try to refrain from saying is, oh, this generation is doing this, and they so this and they so that, because at the end of the day, we raised them. You got it?
the struggle.
The struggle is real.
Real, real. Like
Wow.
disrespectfully. But
I'm so sorry.
yeah, T.I. son is off the hook.
Yeah, he's definitely off the chain. He does need some discipline, but I think his lessons are going to come the hard way throughout his life. He's going to have different experiences that are going to humble him and teach him prayerfully. And the other side to that is he won't be humbled, and he will hit a brick wall every chance he, get when he's out there being a knucklehead and not.
Or somebody gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, yeah,
Cause you
yeah.
don't look like you a fighter, sir.
The big ass teeth in his mouth, they're going to tear his lips up.
Yeah. And they trying to say that he not T.I. son. He Debbie brother. Waka mama.
That is T.I. son. Okay.
Baby, I don't know. You need to look at them pictures with him and that other man now.
So I'm gonna have to look now then. Just because
Yeah,
you said
cause
it, I'm gonna have to look. You
I
want us to look together?
yeah, no shade, baby.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
look together. We're gonna look together. What's his name? He's not King. What's his name? No, Major is the other one. That is King.
Yeah.
T.I. son King gets beat up. He got beat up before. I'm gonna say real daddy.
But he got beat up by T.I.
Oh, that's who he. Okay, so let's see. Tiny shuts down the rumor. that
Like
T.I.'s son King.
down and let that man do what he needs to do with that boy. Cause
Yeah,
you
basically
ain't
that's
taught him nothing. Cause he gone out in these streets, and you don't want the streets to take his ass over. And his
yeah.
daddy was telling him some real shit, like nigga, this ain't you for real. Like you ain't about that life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As a parent, if you know your kid, you know it's just certain shit that ain't in them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the truth.
So if you know it ain't in them, don't let them set themselves up and get fucked up with some shit that you know that's not in them.
That's the truth. I ain't gonna hold you though. I seen Tiny in real life, and I must say this: Ti must really love her.
Yeah,
He has to really love her to be that up close and personal, like in her face type. Like, yeah, yeah. He really love her. I'm just saying, he do. It's a genuine from the heart kind of love. Like he loves her from the inside out type shit. Like for real. No, 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 no faking. You laughing? I'm dead serious though. That man love her whole heart. You feel what I'm saying? Like one of them. That's like when a mother have an ugly baby. You know, like she
that's
won't never really know
the
that baby
mama can
ugly.
love.
Look, I be telling people, I be like, is my kids really ugly? Because you know I wouldn't be able to tell if my kids is really like, you're not just playing with me. Is he really that cute? I think he the cutest thing in the world. But is he really that cute? Go ahead. 5 seconds of honesty. I ain't gonna punch you in your face. Go ahead, just tell me. Tell me. So I don't be walking around here talking too loud, too delusional. Look like Miss Piggy from the Muppets. Yep. I was trying to find something that had his little goofy looking self on it, but I didn't see nothing. Well, what I didn't see a picture of the man though.
And the other man,
I
uh,
don't see a picture of
uh,
the man.
Waka Flocka's mama brother.
Uh, I don't know. That's my man who go trickster BME James Bimmy. Who is that? Anthony? What? Oh, James Anthony is the father. And then the girl, Tiny said, I don't even know Bimmy like that.
Girl, you seen a picture of both of them together?
Mm-mm. I haven't. I was looking to see uh, King Harris and uh, that man. You know, people will say anything at this point. Why? Because that man read like that? I can't take that when people be looking at red people and like just because oh a Muppet. That boy got T.I. nose. Yep, he sure do. You can't tell whether he got his mama nose because she had work done on her nose. But as far as what I'm looking at in here, he got T.I.'s brow bone. He
she had
got T.I.'s
a car
nose.
accident.
Who got in a car accident?
Tiny.
And what that's supposedly why she did her nose?
Yeah, she had to do her face. Her face had got crushed or some shit.
You believe that shit?
Guess what? It ain't my face. I don't.
I want to punch him in his face right now, just looking
Oh
at this.
my god!
And he told me, I
And
know
he
you.
did
I
it
know you.
again.
Like these, mm, mm, cha, 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 cha. This is a trip. It is a whole entire trip. It was a whole entire trip. Where did you go? How you just gonna be leaving me like that? You didn't even say nothing. You didn't warn me or nothing. Like, how you ain't warn me? I was gonna be there by myself. But
Damn,
at
I
the end
can't
of the
hear
day,
nothing.
oh my gosh, now you can't hear? Okay, so since you can't hear, we're going to close out and we're going to cut, 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 cut.
BJ.
Good. Commercial break.
Yeah.
I'm about to choke to death. Now she just dipped out and left. Look, I'm finna close it out for her because she having technical difficulties. You've been continuing the conversation with Simba Lioness and her crazy friend BJ over here to just stop in to visit with her. I'll probably come back next week and crash the party too. But if I'm not here, y'all tune in every Friday at 10 p.m. Oh, wait, here she comes. Can you hear me now? I was about to close out for you because, like, I don't know.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I can hear you now.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Really, but I was about to close it out because you doing what you gonna do, an hour and 30, or you do an hour and 15, and you have 5 minutes left. What else you want to talk about? Because you got to continue the conversation next week too. Now you can't just we can't be saying everything all in one. Look, Ma Dukes was with it. She was like, "Good night,
Good night, man.
good
Um,
night, Ma Dukes."
I don't know what's up to them. It's a surprise. They gotta slide on
It's a
over.
surprise.
So, do we want to go on IG or do we want to go on Facebook? I think
Oh,
I'm gonna try IG tonight, but IG wouldn't let me go live, so I don't know. IG is stupid.
uh, just without without streaming.
No, I don't know what. No, I'm just on. I know when I slid it last week, and that's how I wound it up on Facebook because I
Uh,
couldn't get into live on IG.
oh shoot! Well, you had to play with that and like see what you're gonna do.
Right.
But
But that is the end of the show.
yes, absolutely.
I
That's
love y'all. Thank you for joining me tonight. And I will see y'all next Friday
you gonna see him next Friday. Where you gonna see him at, girl?
on To Be Continued on YouTube,
And Instagram. We gonna try Instagram too.
Instagram, Facebook, all the above. We gonna
Yeah,
try to figure out how to get on TikTok.
right. We gonna get it in where we fit it in, and do it like that. I'll probably come back and mess with you next week, but in case I don't make it, y'all holla at your girl BJ Baby, the Pajama Pro at PajamaPRO.com. Work at home, resource and referral support community. We teach you how to be present with your family while you provide. Step on over to the wild side. That's where freedom resides. Holla. I see y'all later. I'm
Peace.